Good morning. Welcome to Pennies Bargains. In today's video, we have some surprise pennies that we're going to cover in this video. Also, I wanted to talk about some things that are just going on at Dollar General, some things that employees have been talking about. Maybe towards the end of the video, if you want to stay tuned and check that out. Good morning, and I just want to wish you all good luck. None of these items are guaranteed, but we do have some surprise pennies that are coming up right here and we have a couple of them, so definitely check it out. I also posted a list just to help you out. It's probably in the middle of this video, but stay tuned for that. So awesome, awesome. We have some nice little pretzels and some chips and things like that. Some good items. Some of these items can be located in the dollar sections. Could be in the clearance section. And sometimes you just gotta walk around the stores, look high and look low and all that. Just a friendly reminder that none of these items are guaranteed. The employees can pull them. They do get these lists ahead of time, just in case you are wondering. They usually see it. It varies. It varies. They in the past, it used to get it on a Wednesday, then they switched it to a Thursday, and then they switched it to a Friday, and now they get it around Friday to Saturday. These lists come out ahead of time, so this depends, but they do get warnings and they do have a chance to pull these items before we have a chance to get them. This is just why surprise pennies makes it more fun. It makes it have more chances for us to score. So we love hearing about that and we love getting chances to score. And another sort of friendly reminder, some of these items are, a couple of them are out of date. So that is very possible they already been pulled already. But I have seen a lot of these items still in the store. So we still have chances to get these items for a penny, which is awesome. Just a friendly reminder also that when you penny shop, you pull all items, you grab them all because that's the first thing the cashier asks. They ask, did you grab them all? So that's why we grab them all. If you want to, you can share. If you score a lot, you can share, or you do not have to. It's up to you. So that's the fun of penny shopping, and I hope you all score out there. Definitely check it out. Some of these pictures were older ones. I was just double checking to see if they turned, and that's why some of them you see zeros and some of them you don't. Okay, some of them have turned, and so that's why I just put them in there like that. Okay, so it just means it was just before they turned to a penny. Okay, the meatballs doesn't have a picture on the website, but the meatballs is included on this items, and then we have some crackers, Ritz crackers, and things like that. Um, so awesome. I hope you have a chance to score on some of these items. And then also, I wanted to talk to you about uh, a little bit about self-checkout just because I ran into an older video of why did they get rid of the self-checkout and things like that. And I'll cover that in this video too. So stay tuned for that. So I did throw in some screenshots of the list. So if you want to check that out, that's just to help you out, find them in different stores. So you just screenshot it and then you can just copy and paste the UPCs and help you out on finding them in different um, parts of the stores. Remember to look high and low and walk around before you leave because you never know. You can always find old pennies too. So that's always a score on that. We also have some sales coming up this week on those 24 days of savings. I'm not going to cover all of it. I'm just going to briefly cover this week so I don't ramble on. But we do have the mugs, and we have Christmas trees, and we have the lights, and we have some goodies like sodas and things like that. And then we have the big teddy bear at the end of this week. So I'm just going to briefly cover that and not drag this out. But I wanted to let you know that we do have these sales going on at Dollar General for this week. Just a friendly reminder, this is just a one-day sale, and these teddy bears are huge. They're around 4 feet tall, pretty big teddy bears if you do want to get these items. You won't find them in all the stores. They will only have maybe one or two around the store. So if you want to get these items, these will probably go fast on this one. But pretty awesome, pretty big teddy bear. Also, just friendly manner. There are might be some surprise pennies out there. Even in the Christmas section, some people are finding them on the candles. Maybe it was the pre-lit candles. I'm not even positive, but definitely definitely always watch several YouTubers or Facebook channels, TikToks, all that stuff. And the reason why I always say that is because you never know. Someone always finds something different in each channel. And that's why I always encourage you to watch several YouTubers or even other places, just because it can help you even score. If you're really new at penny shopping, that's what I suggest. Always check out other people's stuff, Facebook groups, all that stuff, just because people are always constantly posting what they find in the stores, and that can help you out too and stand out. Make sure you download the Dollar General app and all that jazz, just to help you, benefit you, to scan away in the stores to help you find pennies in the stores in your neck of the woods. All right, I'm going to cover a little bit briefly about comments that managers make or what is just going on, just because I've seen other TikToks covering these things on what's going on. But does a penny shopping affect their bonuses? It goes by sales, it goes by inventory, it goes by contribution on the store. Basically, what they pay the employees, what their shrinkage is, all those contribute. Penny shopping is basically the same as damage. It doesn't really affect it completely. It might affect it slim, like a slight. But as long as they're making their sales, they should be doing fine. So that's why there's probably contradiction on that. The other thing is, in my area, they send the items back. That's what they do. The stuff that does go in the trash is usually the food items that go in the trash. All right, that's basically what I want to cover. Also, the other thing is the self checkout. Why is it gone? I could have covered this basically a year ago, but basically the main reason why it is gone is because of shrink. It's a shrink because some people double scan, which means they put a bubble gum underneath a big item. And then on top of it, they don't have cameras to catch them doing this, okay? If they did, then they could prosecute and it would be not a big issue on self-checkout. But that's the main reason why they got rid of self-checkout. It's shrinkage. So, have a good day. See you in the next video. Take care. God bless. Bye, y'all. Have fun. In my